Have you ever imagined a place where being human no longer mattered? A place where screams echoed every night, yet no one dared to come close. Not a prison, not a hospital, but a place where science became cruelty and human lives were reduced to raw material. That place was called Unit 731. Hidden behind barbed wire and concrete walls in Manchuria stood a facility officially named the Epidemic Prevention and Water Purification Unit, a name that sounded clean, peaceful, almost heroic. But behind that name was one of the darkest hells ever created by mankind. Inside Unit 731, people were not called prisoners. They were not called victims. They were called maruta, logs, pieces of wood, objects to be cut, frozen, burned, infected, and destroyed without guilt. It all began in the early 1930s, after Imperial Japan invaded Manchuria and created a puppet state called Manchukuo, or demanded new weapons. Not guns, not bombs, but people, human bodies. This was Unit 731, a secret biological warfare division, led by General Shiro Ishii, a man obsessed with weaponizing disease. Thousands were imprisoned, men, women, and children. They were given a single name, Maruta. Behind barbed wire stood a place disguised as a medical facility. At night, screams echoed, but no one dared to approach. Every day, military trucks arrived, their cargo blindfolded and bound. Inside the cells, they whispered about a name no one returned from. One night, a 17-year-old boy was dragged from the darkness. He was taken down a corridor that smelled of chemicals and fear. Under harsh white lights, doctors prepared their instruments. No anesthesia was given, only notes were taken. Elsewhere in the compound, they tested how long a body could survive the cold. They waited until flesh sounded like breaking wood. Then they tried to bring it back, not to save it, but to observe. The experiments didn't stop at individuals. Entire villages became test sites. They dropped ceramic bombs, filled not with fire, but with disease. Fleas carried plague, and the villages became silent. When the war ended, the evidence disappeared. The survivors spoke, but no one listened. History called it classified, but the bodies remember.